The NFL playoffs are on EA Sports, and we've got a packed house here at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. Just ahead, we'll decide the second entrant to next week's NFC title game, and we got a great one in store, as it'll be the Tampa Bay Buccaneers taking on the Atlanta Falcons. Who will punch the fourth and final ticket to the conference championship round? We'll know soon enough as we are underway here on a January afternoon.
Ready, break!
On 1st and 10, Decker. And this intercepted on the first play of the game. And it's a pick six. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD. Extra point attempt to come here. And that one gives the Bucs a 7-0 lead.
Next the score, Buccaneers 7, Falcons 0.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
And sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
Well, Charles, you look at this offense, the number one seed, a Super Bowl favorite, but it's hard to avoid the topic that this is a rookie quarterback under center making his first ever postseason appearance. Any concern level there?
Well, I would think that we'd all have some concern because, you know, a rookie quarterback, that's just not normal, right? But I think I'd be a lot more concerned if they were the 6 or 7 seed and had to go on the road and play in a hostile environment. What if it was cold outside? But here you got a guy who's been solid all year, led them to all those wins, number one seed. I think they have unquestioned belief in him. They also feel like they have a responsibility to help carry him along as well.
Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 44-yard line.
Ready.
Back to throw. Decker. And caught by Curley. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. Well, that's good for a first down. There's a guy who went over 1,000 yards receiving in the regular season, and now he's got his first catch of the playoffs.
Stephanie! 79 Broncos! 7 Pirates! 7 Pirates!
Looking to throw. Decker. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And his throw here's incomplete.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield in man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays just like that one we saw there.
70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 25-yard line. Operating from the gun. Decker. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. Another first down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here.
I tell you what, it looks like he's shaking off that pick six just fine. It's not just defensive backs that have to have short memories. Quarterbacks utilize that as well. A much more confident throw right there.
So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10.
Right there.
On the ground, Ellington. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. A 10-yard touchdown run. And the Falcons are an extra point away from drawing level. The try here for the extra point. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This fielded right at the goal line. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
Ready. Bronco 80. Go.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. First down Tampa Bay there, a gain of 13.
So, Charles, you look at this offense, you think about it, you got a rookie quarterback at the helm. You're in the divisional round of the playoffs here. That head of his just has to be spinning, doesn't it?
Well, normally you'd have to say yes, but I do think that the way things went last week, how he played in the wild card win, how sensational he was, that'll stop his head from spinning. And now he's in a situation that's getting towards uncharted territory because you've got Joe Flacco, Mark Sanchez, the only 2 rookies to win 2 playoff games in 1 year. He's trying to join that company, but it's not going to be easy to get it done.
They'll bring one of the tight ends in motion right here. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Throw right side, taken in by Wallace. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down.
Let's go now. Trap 60, trap 60. 19 tight, 19 tight.
He'll look to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
So it looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But this defense gets 2 more stops. They can keep them out of that area.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Hurt. Cut 19, cut 19.
Now a give running left is Forte. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Go, Reed, go. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. Go, street.
In motion right, Baldwin.
On the ball,
On 3rd down, they'll try and run for it on the draw. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. The drive stays alive, a 3rd down gain of 8.
The way this game is going, the way that they possess the ball on the other side of the field, you go 3 and out here, you might not see the ball again until the 2nd quarter.
Check mash. Check mash. Ready, ready.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down.
Oh, and fine work there as he gets this thing down to the 11-yard line. 7-7, our score after one. Second quarter now, and it's Buccaneer football as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Dragon 60. Hurt.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Let go.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That's a pretty play there. Got in at the last second, helped force the ball free, and kept them out of the end zone.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
79 Broncos. On the ball.
They'll look to throw here. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. It'll go as a loss of 3 on the sack, and it brings up 3rd down. They've been moving the ball well offensively, really getting into a groove. Last play, pass completion. Now, finally, the defense gets there.
And you have to find a way to disrupt their rhythm. Do you do it with coverage, or do you do it with pressure? They elected to go with pressure, and it was the right call.
On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. That'll be good for 6, but now it's 4th down. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter.
And once again, leverage wins. The offensive line, lower than the defensive front. They moved them and found some good space for the guy carrying the ball.
And this one is right through. And they take the lead here now at 10-7.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard
Come on.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partners, a former defensive.
And that's caught inside the 35. It's a big play there for Atlanta. 44 yards.
Mustang 19. Ready.
Throwing on 1st down. Decker. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Buccaneers are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
Hey, smash Broncos.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And a gain of about 4 here moves this from the 6 up to the 10.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
2nd down and 6 now.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Wallace. Just a gain of a couple there. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Panther 11. Panther 11. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
Back to throw here. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled.
Complete to number 87.
Well, looks like they'll move things around here.
And the Buccaneer first down.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
That was a particularly nice play because not only was it his job to force the play inside, he was actually able to fold inside himself and make the tackle ultimately. Very nicely done.
Viking 18, Buffalo 18.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Going long here for Wallace. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
The offense on third down, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7.
Riggs. 18, Rattler. 18, 19, Lion. Trap 50. Go.
On play action, they'll throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part to get them the football, but you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away, and it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction.
At their own 20-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And 2 interceptions thrown here in this first half. You hear it, no matter the sport, they say the great athletes, they can kind of have a short-term memory, but that's easier said than done.
It is easier said than done, but I played with a guy who threw 2 interceptions in the first quarter of a really big game we were playing.
Johnny Unitas?
And no, not quite at that level and not of that age. But I remember
going for the age.
I remember looking over at him, and he was smiling. And I thought, what is he smiling about? It's because he had enough confidence in himself that that was a fluke. And he went out and played pretty well the rest of the day.
Dragon 60. Ready.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And he'll slide to a halt here, still a little shy of the first down marker. Here comes 3rd and about a foot. Back to throw. Decker. That is caught, and they can't bring him down. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That goes as a gain of 37 on 3rd down.
60 Mavericks. 79 Broncos.
On first down, Decker flushed out right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, this defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a second half that they have to play. But so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stressed the pocket for the quarterback. They forced him into errant throws. Everything they're doing has been executed well.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. 23 yards the pickup there. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Bronco switch.
They'll look to throw again. And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. Clock running, and the Falcons moving with a sense of urgency.
15 at the 16-yard line.
Ready.
To throw on 2nd down. Decker. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Here's Ellington. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. A great effort there with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Falcons will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 14-10. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. A slim deficit here in a one-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get 3, and take some momentum into the locker room. Short throw complete to Gronkowski. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. And now an audible here into something else.
2nd and 6 at the 24-yard line.
And this time they'll just keep this on the ground. Across midfield. He's on his way. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A big play there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Bucs have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 17-14.
17. Falcons 14.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together. Throwing to start the drive. Decker. He'll let it go deep for Curley. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
But no kneeling for them. They decided they weren't going to run out the clock. They decided to take their shot downfield, hoping to either make a connection or a pass interference call. They wanted more points to put on the board.
A final shot before break. Decker, flush to his right. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And they've been the better of the two teams through 2 quarters of play, much to the chagrin of this home crowd.
Yeah, this score is a surprise to a lot of folks at home, although not to my dad. He predicted the visitors would win. And maybe to the folks in the stadium. But you know who is not a surprise to, partner? This team with the football. They were very confident coming in.
18, Rattler, 18 Rattler.
2nd and 5. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9.
Loss of 10 as multiple defenders get to him. I'm sure a lot of time was spent in the locker room, Charles, with talking with his defense about setting a tone here in the 3rd quarter when you're down on the scoreboard. Sack like that, maybe that can get him going.
Yeah, you have to believe exactly what you just said, that they got together and said, let's be some change agents here. Let's go ahead and turn things around. Let's be the force that gets us going here in the 2nd half and puts us in a position to find a way to win the game.
He's going to go for a big play downfield. And it's intercepted. Now look out. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. This is Allington. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Decker. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
Here we go.
Looking to throw. Decker. Eluding the pressure right. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. Operating from the gun. Decker. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line.
A loss of 4 yards. It's
On 3rd down, Decker. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a 1st down.
Let's go now.
Now Allington. And he will take it in for a Falcon touchdown. A great play there. Saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Falcons have taken the lead here this 3rd quarter. Point after, right down the middle. And that will make this a 4-point game. And after the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive, in particular if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to want to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
And he'll be stopped up at the 26 after a gain of only a couple.
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game. And while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. It's a loss of 10 on the sack, and it leads to 4th. Here comes the Buccaneers punter now, standing just outside his own goal line. It's taken to the 26. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt.
And it will be Falcon football. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line.
And that last touchdown drive they had very balanced. How key is that balance?
It's huge because most of the time when we talk about balance is run, pass, almost 50-50. But most of the times when you talk to offensive coaches, they say balance is we do what we want when we want to. And that means that they're ahead of the defense, keeping them on their heels.
Yeah, they imposed their will on that last drive. On 1st and 10, Decker. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. A great effort there. 57 yards. And the Falcons will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third. Extra point right down the middle. And that pushes the lead up to 11. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And he will be brought out here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back. Nothing open downfield, and he had to get that one out in a hurry because he just knew he was about to take a big shot. Probably couldn't get his legs into the throw. Became an all-arm throw, trying to check it down to his running back. Incomplete.
Dragon 60.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A big play there on the catch and run. 36 yards. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. 1 quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Atlanta. It's Buccaneer football, but they've got work to do. They find themselves behind here to start the 4th quarter. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Hands it off out of the gun. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Come on.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Looking for Gronkowski, and it's intercepted. And the Falcons will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
Well, this is something we've seen before, partner. We've seen a defense bait a rookie, pretend to leave a window open, and then the defensive back jumped it as soon as the ball was released. Big-time play. They love taking advantage of the youngsters, and in this case, it paid off well.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And now 1st downs are key. They want to keep that clock moving, up by 2 scores as they try to cement their place in the conference championship round in 1 week's time.
Seven Pirates. Mustang 19. Warriors 70. Check it.
Throwing on 1st down. Decker. Just keeping the play alive. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. No one there to help out downfield, but no problem. Scrambling for 22 and a 1st.
It hasn't been the cleanest game for him, but there was a sign of improvement as he looks towards the next one. Nice bit of scrambling to move the sticks, and even more importantly, he didn't risk adding another interception to his ledger.
On 1st down, Decker. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain.
Ranger, 70 Ranger. Let's go.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. It'll only be a loss of a couple, but the pressure gets home on first down.
This is a little hard for me to compute because I'm watching sack after sack happen, but somehow they're still behind in the game. I would expect all of this defensive pressure to translate to them taking a lead, and thus far, it hasn't happened. Time's winding down. They don't want to waste this type of performance from these ace pass rushers.
Here we go.
They'll come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12.
60 even.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. That's a gain of 4 as we slip inside of 4 minutes left in regulation.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
Let's go now.
This offense on 3rd down today, a perfect 4 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 8.
Buffalo 18. Go.
Back to throw. Decker. He finds Douglas complete. And I don't think he got there. No. He's short by maybe a foot. Maybe. Call it 4th and inches. On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. A 9-yard touchdown run. And the Falcons are moving closer to a date now in the NFC Championship game as they're able to extend this 4th quarter lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is up to 18 now. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Their hopes of advancing past this divisional round hanging by a thread, if that, as they begin here with a 1st and 10 on the wrong side of the scoreboard. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
2nd and 11. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. That winds up pushing him back 11 yards on the sack. And that'll bring up 3rd. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. They face a 3rd down now as they try to find a late score.
60 Vikings.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he'll get it up a little shy of the 15. They'll spot him down at the 14-yard line. They'll get 6 there on the run, but it brings up 4th down.
Well, they got off the field on 3rd down. An excellent job, an excellent defensive series. We always talk about adjustments, and usually only at halftime. But the best teams adjust series to series. And on that series, they adjusted so well that they got the job done in fine style.
Offensive line wasn't set. There's the flag, and 5 yards back they go.
Quarterback has to look around and make sure that his team is ready to go. Sometimes the quarterbacks go faster than is necessary.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
19 Lions. Trap 60, trap 60.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's knocked away and incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And now, boy, the ball's going to go over on downs here inside the 10-yard line. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. Now that sends them 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down.
11-yard line.
Ready.
Again, they run with Ellington. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. They get 5 on the run, but it leaves them with a tough 3rd and goal forthcoming. Now a handoff looking right. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. That winds up being a 4-yard loss and leads to 4th down. Well, if this defense can hold them to a field goal here, what a win that would be.
Not just a win on the possession, but psychologically take over the ball game. But this started with 1st and goal, so they were in 4-down territory right from the beginning. I say you finish it off and go for the touchdown.
Come on.
The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on 4th and goal. They'll try and run for it, going absolutely nowhere. He'll wind up losing a yard or 2.
The Falcons are moving on. Congratulations.